Wait.
Oh.
Yes, guys, good evening, one and all. This is your Saturday night show. Do not adjust your set. It is me, Rob Ball. Matt Angel has not gained 10 stone and grown a beard and hair. It is me taking over for him this evening, but I am joined by the stalwart. He is poorly. He is spewing. He is Mr. Reese David Evans. Dare I ask, how you doing, mate?
Rough as guts, but after you landed after that win today.
100%, man. Thank you for being such a trooper, mate, and carrying on. We'll go as long as his body will allow it. Before we start talking about the game, one thing I do want to cover very, very, very quickly for you all, as some of you may have already seen on social media, about Elliot Richards for Barry Town, who has unfortunately been diagnosed with cancer. On behalf of Cardiff City World and Cardiff fans alike, we do wish you all the very, very, very best of recovery, mate. You got this, my friend. Take it easy. The whole of the football world is behind you, mate. All right. But yeah, let's move on. Welcome everyone to the chat. As always, get your question, comments in. Not sure, as I said, how long we're around for. We may get a live stream of respewing, which may be worth a Patreon membership in its own right. But yeah, let's dive straight in, mate. Top of the league, yet again, gained an extra bit of more position on second. Best stat that you could ask for, really, mate, isn't it?
Exactly. I thought first half we were dominant, we. Let's be honest, the only chance they had was a penalty. And other than that, they offered nothing, and I think we grew into the game and we took apart. We could have scored a few more. And it's just, you can't really gut in sometimes thinking we could have won that 5 or 6-1. But to be fair, I thought it was a first-class performance. And it's a tricky game as well going into this. It could be viewed as banana skin, you know? Especially with a team like Lincoln right behind us, clawing away outside on the table, like. I thought it was a fantastic performance from the boys too.
100%, mate. For those who don't know already, I did a little preview for a friend of the show, Lewis, for his pre-match predictions, and one of the things I outlined was this has the potential of being a bit of a banana skin, given our record against Luton at home. We didn't have a fantastic record against Luton. However, obviously, a lot has changed in the last few years. Well, the last season, in fairness, as well, since the records last times you played them at home. So, but yeah, I think it was a professional job, mate. Professional job done. I think in the second half, we didn't need to get out third gear, personally. If we needed to, I think we could have gone on and done more. Maybe we should have sort of put more of a statement on those chasing, but you know, 3 goals, 3 points. What more can you ask for, really, mate?
Yeah, I think the game plan was it's on counter, put balls in over the top of centre halves and get runners on the end of it. I think second half we were professional. We dropped a bit deeper. We didn't push players forward like we normally do for another goal. We just seen the game out, and it's limited. They had a lot of the ball in the middle, but they did nothing with it because we were so well managing the game. And it's good to see us so well drilled in managing the game. Like the first half, I think they seen that all our attacks come from the wing. So as soon as the ball went to probably Tana or Willock, they were putting 2 or 3 men on him, which all of a sudden meant the middle opened up a bit, which is how, when Joel runs at them, there's a massive spaces, and I just think they played into our hands today. They tried to stop us playing our game rather than set up to beat us, if that makes sense. And it backfired.
100%, mate. And it is difficult, isn't it? It's like, how do you approach top of the league team? Like, do you park a bus, which I know is not a phrase that's used anymore, but like, do you park the bus and catch them on a counter, which does work sometimes? Do you try to play them off the park, play pound for pound football, and see that may the best footballing team win? It is difficult. It is hard to know what strategy to use, and he definitely got it wrong. And one of my favorite chants of the day was just a shit Aaron Ramsey, by far the best chant I've ever used. So I'm a big fan of that one. But yeah, I think that a bit of humble pie from Jack. He probably got injured walking to the press box afterwards, knowing his injury record. But yeah, I just think they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do, and there was the potential there today for 5, 6, 7 goals. And after that first half, they were very poor. I expect a lot better from Luton, to be honest with you, mate. Not sure about you, mate, but I expect a lot more from them.
They were
all aspects of the game.
Yeah, they were so sloppy possession, weren't they? How many times they look for a pass, it's straight out, miss the player completely, and then you can see 1 or 2 players arguing amongst themselves. Again, it's wild to think a League One side has parachute pretty much in the Premier League. I wouldn't say they're the worst team we played this season. I think we played worse. But I don't think they offered anything going forward. And that's got to be an issue. And again, it might just be against us today. There's a bad in the office for them. But you see other teams that look like they've got something when they go forward. These didn't see. And if I was a Luton fan, I would be a bit concerned about that. It used to be, is it Morris up top, I think as it was. Target man. But everything would come off him. They didn't seem to have that today. They just looked a bit lost, he was. Trying to play the ball over the top and get that runner on the end of things.
He looked dangerous when that how do you say his name? El Amadi?
Amadi.
Yeah, that one.
He was a target man for him, but everything was aimed for him. It was. But if we look, I remember watching the game. I said, mate, all the balls to him are going on.
Target man, though.
But they put all the balls to him on the floor, and Osh was reading it too well and getting ahead of him. It was just, I don't know. I just thought they didn't offer much going forward. I'd be disappointed if I was a Luton fan after that today.
Yeah, like there's so much about it. Like I think so much was made of that keeper, and like there's no doubt about it. That keeper's going to have a great career. By the way, I think he definitely will eventually play at a much higher level than where he's at right now. But you look at the Joel Colwell goal. The positioning was so bad on that. I know there was a quick turnover where, and I'm a big fan of Palmer, by the way. I thought he was rubbish. He was very, very bad. Sloppy, lots of mistakes. I think his highlight of the game was saying sorry to Cardiff players for fouling him, and then assisting Joel Colwell with the goal, like. So I'm a massive fan of Palmer. Watched him for a long time, and I thought he was bad. But the position of the keeper for Joel's goal. Yes, it was a quick turnover, but you've got to be doing better there, surely, as a keeper. But
yeah, they happened today. And to be fair, the boys were alert and aware enough to pounce on the mistake.
Right.
And February Joel yet again another outstanding performance, gets a goal. And I think an assist as well today.
100%. And again, the pressing from Tanner as well, mate. That front four press, even if you want to include Joel in there, was class, mate. Again, literally forcing mistakes. And Robertson, as well, John, Like, I never thought I didn't think Robertson was going to be playing that deep position. Personally, I thought he was going to be 8-10 when Cardiff signed him, but mate, he literally picked their pockets so many times today. He's got the ability and the ball knowledge just to run the game and look after the well, mate. So quality.
Yeah, but again, to be fair, mind, a lot of them have really grown into it this year, and they've really stepped up a level they have. And that's partly down to the manager and partly down to them having the belief in themselves again now. Because again, last year was a shadow of themselves, and I think they look comfortable with the ball at feet. There's a purpose with the ball, whereas before it was just look forward, look belong, hope to get the end of something and try and have a shot or try and get a set piece. Now it seems to be a purpose every pass, and summed up brilliantly with NG's goal.
Oh.
You know, we worked them around the box, create the space. NG rifles it, top corner, no keepers getting into that.
What a finish, mate! What literally give me tinkles in my boy parts, like when Perry scored that goal. Literally, like it was incredible. Like, we know he's got it on him, we know he's got it in his locker, but like to hit it like that, man, was just naughty. It was just absolute quality, fair play. Because wasn't it like a few minutes prior to that, he had the free kick opportunity, didn't he?
Yeah.
And you think, I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking, looking at the bench, I was thinking, oh, this is Ruben territory, in fairness. But obviously that the free kick wasn't meant to be. We'll obviously get on to Ruben in a bit as well. But I another thing I want to talk about with Perry is, you know how like players have a goal bonus, assist bonus, and stuff.
Right.
Yeah? Do you think Perry has a nutmeg bonus? Because I can't remember a game of the last couple of months where Perry's not nutmegged a left mid or a left back or something like that. And so much so, when I was watching it, I spoke to my boy and I said, tomorrow, because grassroots game tomorrow, for every nutmeg he does tomorrow, he gets £2. So that's his bonus. I don't care about goal or assist bonus. £2 nutmeg bonus. But he's just classmate, and this is the Perry from a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He obviously got his head turned. There's no doubt about it. He got his head turned. Was it summertime or was it January?
When was it summertime when there was
the door? I can't remember.
Summertime. There was a move that came in the frame and didn't go through. I think it was the thing.
Yeah.
But again, there was rumours, mind, that he was suffering with a hip injury.
Yeah.
And we don't know if he had that sorted. But this is the Perry we know, and this is the Perry we love. Like,
oh, 100%, mate. This is literally the Perry. I gotta stop saying it, but it is obviously not chip on the shoulder, but it is the devil on my shoulder. It's like, okay, this is a different vision now, etc. But he is playing like a lot of these players. They're playing like they are way too damn good for the championship. And I've watched a lot of football, regardless anyway, no matter what league or division. And watching Cardiff, I've seen that they are more than capable, in my opinion, of competing next year without the guaranteed improvements that's going to be brought in over the summer. It's just great, mate. It's just lovely to see players and fans having smiles on their faces on a Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it may be. It's just great, mate. It's so good. Lovely to see Lola back out there as well.
Yeah, missed him, I think. And Ruben.
Yeah, 100%. And Ruben, he obviously had a little bit of a cameo as well. He seemed to have a lot of energy about him.
Looked fresh, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, mate.
As if he rested him really well.
100%. Bit rusty, but fresh. But that's obviously going to come in time. And what a perfect time for him to come back now towards the business end, the cliche of the business end of the season. And that's just what you want, isn't it? You think you're still going to add him back into it, obviously. Scanlon, unfortunately, missing out today for whatever reason. Yusuf still to come back. Wintle back from his suspension next week. It's positive, mate. Lots of positivity, which is what you want. I thought Ashford looked good when he come on.
Yeah.
I thought he was very good. Did his job well. Again, Willock, another great performance again. No goal this week, but I thought he looked so good. In your opinion, who would be your man of the match today?
For me, it's Joel. I think first and foremost, his energy, his pressing, his closing down, tracking back. He worked so hard, and he was, again, for me, Joel today, but especially mentioned to Kelly, man, I thought the way he holds the ball up and links others into play, he's a special talent. I thought Robertson controlled the midfield. I thought dropping deep to pick the ball up, everything ran through him. Again, Perry was outstanding. You couldn't get past Perry, and that goal. But Joel for me today, he was fantastic.
What are we going to do when Ruben's back fit? How is it going to work? Do we fit both of them in somehow, or does Joel, younger brother Joel, hit the sidelines for a bit? Or
no, I think Ruben's going to work harder to get back in the team. Joel's made that number 10 is for the time being. And it's up now for Ruben to bide his time, work hard, and when he gets his chance, to take his chance. The same thing we say to all the players, and when your chance comes, you've got to be ready to take it. So we miss Salek, and to be fair, you got Robertson, you got Kellerman. Kellerman's taking his chance. He really has. He's made that place his own now for the time being. So it's up to the boys coming back to show and training what they can do and make it their own.
So do you think it's not possible then to have both Joel and Ruben in the starting team together?
Oh, you can. Joel can play deeper. Joel can play the 8 if needed. I just think he's he's got a bit of freedom in the 10. He's less restricted. He's further forward. It's like a free role for him where he likes to go forward. I know we see that when he plays in the 8, he goes forward a lot. But this time it doesn't cost us if he's out of position slightly. I think he's made that number 10 his own. But you can play him and Ruben together. I just think I wouldn't drop him anywhere else right now for another position because I think he's doing fantastic at 10. But Ruben will get 10, 20 minutes here and there to build his fitness back up and get minutes in the legs, and rightly so. And he's got to take 10, 20 minutes now to show us what he can do. And then, again, give the manager a headache. Give the manager the problem of selection. And that's what we all want. Because if he's performing, he's pushing others to perform as well to get better.
Yeah, it's great. It's such a great problem to have, isn't it? And I absolutely wholeheartedly agree. I think for me, Joel was outstanding today. I think Chambers also done very well again. I think Bagan most certainly needs a rest. For me, he needs that break. So it'd be interesting to know. I know it was that young man's birthday today. I'd be annoyed. Well, not annoyed. A little bit disappointed if that's why he wasn't in the squad, because it's his birthday. I mean, I'm not too sure on that one. But you'd like to think that we've obviously brought that left back in for a reason, as cover, as to help. So it would have been nice to him to have had some minutes today. But maybe he's out knocking training. We don't know, obviously, do we? So I don't think nothing official's come out of him, that you're aware of.
It might be a case of he's not got the minutes in the legs yet. I think he played for the under-21s for Liverpool and picked up an injury. He was on the bench last week, but we don't know if he was ready or not, and just used as emergency cover. And it might just be a case of we want to get him. They did the same with Kellerman. Give him 1 or 2 more weeks in training, and then bleed him through. And I trust, I have full faith in that. I think he looks really good, to be fair, Joel does. And
you never mute your phone.
Joel looks really good, right? Don't get me wrong. He's played, I think, apart from 1 or 2 games, he's played in every game for us this season, even the cup games. He has been outstanding and probably our most consistent player. And it sounds harsh when we're saying he needs a rest, because he's probably saying, I don't want to rest, I want to play every game. Yeah, and that's what you want to hear. But it's good to know there's cover there in case he does need to have a rest before he injures himself or something. But
100%. And as much as I love Ronan, I think I've mentioned before, like he's not a left back option for me personally. He got away with a couple when he did come on today at left back. It's not me digging him out. He's obviously playing out of position. It's a very difficult position to play when you're right-footed and you're a right back. So, but needs must. You do what you got to do for the team at the end of the day, and nothing that transpired from his couple of mistakes led to anything. So, water under the bridge, as it were. But I'd like to think that we can get that boy up to scratch, up to speed, a bit sharpish, so that we haven't got to start playing players out of position on a regular basis. I mean, is how we got back in now, personally.
This is it. We're not Ruben coming back on the side. Capaccio started on fire right back this year. And we were saying NG's going to work hard to get back to the side. And to be fair, NG's got his chance. And he's made that position his own again. And now it's up to Capaccio to up his game in training and to show us why he deserves to be number right back again. And this is the best thing about having a strong team, because we do have a strong team. I know people are upset about transfers and stuff. We have a versatile team as well. We got players who can play in multiple positions. And when you've got that, I think everyone's pushing each other. It's going to make it more better. It's going to be competition for places, and this is exactly what we've been crying out for so long. And he's just seen it now. Like again, NG, another top game. Kipaki now has got to get back in that training ground. Show us why he should be right back, and when he does get a chance, show us why he should stay there.
And do you know what I liked as well? That for the last 5-10 minutes or whatever it was, you went to a back three or back five, however you want to call it. And it just shows that if need be, he's got that, he will go to that. I know you can maybe take a pinch of salt, potentially, because the game was near enough won at that time. But I like the fact that he could flex it and use it as if to say, all right, okay, I'll go 3 centre halves and I'll use some wing backs as well. That's not a bad option, mate. That's not a bad option. And I think that's when, if you've got to use Ronan as a left back or revert Perry to left back, that will be the time to do it for me. Is if you're going to go a 3 centre halves, or you can use it as whatever you want, whether it's 5 at the back, 3 at the back, or whatever it may be. But that's when I think that would work, to use players out of position, because you've got a defensive cover and it allows Ronan to get forward and cut inside and be almost like an inverted midfielder then at that point.
Well, that's just because usually at that point, teams are pressing us, coming on to us, we sit them deeper and deeper. And I think teams then risk another player going forward. The defensive line goes up a few yards further. So someone like Capaccio playing wing back with that pace, just send him fly in, and he will get on the end of things, and he will cause problems. And then teams might go, right, we've got to leave an extra man back, another man back, and teams can't press attack us like they were hoping to do the last 10 minutes. So it just eases up, and it's the options we got. It's just something we've never had before, and it's just great to see. And another top performance, another 3 points. Again, we could be promoted by March now. Well, March or April we'll get promoted. I can't wait.
Right, I'm going to jump quickly to the comments and questions. You've all been flooding me, you buggers. What we got? Yes, Suze. This was from about 6 hours ago, I think. Game over by half time. Never felt we would even lose 1-0. Try again, Rob. Never felt we would lose even 1-0. We were comfortable without needing to go through the gears. Oil on fire with assists. Great to see Ruben Dillon back. JC, my man of the match. What we got? Yeah, welcome, man. Hope you're good. Just a good home win from the league leaders. Jono, first half we were absolutely outstanding. Uni's parachutes payments. That Swansea year makes Reece far too often. A guy won his home waiting car. a guy won his own height in Carlin at halftime and he's suddenly gone missing. Rob's got 6 foot of Carlin in his gap. John O'Fall's it where he hasn't his McNuggets yet. I think if Reese has some McNuggets, he is out. You will see a weird live stream then. 1 foot in the championship, 100% gap. Hope you're well, mate. BBM, don't have a bad record. Yeah, 100%. Yes, Reese. Hope you're good, buddy. Also, on that note as well, I'm not sure if Adam is awake, stable, and or other, but mate, wishing you all the best in your speedy recovery, Ad. Massive fan of the channel. You're absolute liability to all of us, but that's why we love you, mate. So please get better, because I don't think I can carry on without hearing your over-the-top videos and audios that you plug to us in the WhatsApp group. But yeah, look after yourself, mate, you little sausage. BBM was bouncing on a touchline today. Something given I think the Wiltshire impact had something on him. I think you can brush it off and say, now we're professional. We don't pay attention to what X, Y, and Z say. But I think as human beings, we are going to take it on board, aren't we? We are going to use that as fuel. And we are going to use that as a punishment towards where we come across who's saying it.
To be fair, mind, he did BBM's job for him today. BBM didn't have to go in and give a pre-match talk to players. Just show him what he's Wilshire said. Just show him that, and that should get him up to go for it. He did his job for him today. He didn't have to say anything. He could have gone in the dressing room and gone, this is what they've said about us. They're betting us, I think. This is our turf, it's our place. Let's go and turn them over. That's it. That's all you have to say. And again, the performance was first class.
I was hoping you could do that in an Irish accent as well, but never mind. Shit, I've lost what I have now. Evening, Rob. Sick note in chat. Great win, 3 points. Start calling you sick note now. 100%, mate. What we got? Toro says Wigan were the worst. Didn't play football funny enough. They play Luton next. An ugly game to watch. I expect Luton to beat Wigan, to be fair. Graham, welcome, man. Hope you're good. Could be a man match today. Yeah, it was. I think so, mate. Graham follows up with, I thought second half was just control the game, take the 3 points, 100%, mate, 100%. Lovely to see Ruben touching grass. Massive plus that. Okay, mate, no worries. Okay. What we got? Joe Cole was class. One engine. Shit, I feel like I've skipped like half a dozen messages here. Blinking heck. I wish you'd all stop messaging so much. I can't keep up with you. John says Alex Robertson took Palmer out of his pocket at full time. Yeah, it's mad because because I thought I had so much high hopes for Palmer. Like I thought with his experience, I imagined and expected him to dominate the less experienced players like Robbo and Joel, but womp. What we got? Evening, mate. Evening, guys. What's it like to win? How's it feel? absolutely fantastic. I'm guessing you're a Sheffield Wednesday fan, given the name. It feels good, mate. I'll be honest. It's nice. Graham says, got to keep Colwell. He's too good to go. Love that. Well, cheeky little reference. Too good to go. Reese, he's looking a little rusty, but still putting a few good balls. Got at the pitch a couple of times, buzzing his back for Ruben. When everyone's fit, only 7 subs allowed on the pitch. That's on the bench, sorry, beg your pardon. BBM got problems leaving quality players out for match day. That is true. But I think the thing is the fact that we are towards the tail end of the season, and it's a large part 2-3 game week for many weeks to come. I don't think players can be that irked to be left out, given that, okay, in the match day squad on a Saturday, potentially it's going to start on a Wednesday. So I think that we will likely see that quite a bit. And there's a comment about Scanlon somewhere, which I've seen, where he could well start on Tuesday, which would make sense. Yeah, Joel, Perry, much love on them. I've been a massive fan of Ryan Windle the last few weeks. Like, he's been tickling the balls for me of player of the season just because of the last few weeks alone. But Joel, Perry, absolutely outstanding yet again. Good question. If we get promoted, doesn't it increase to 9 steps?
I believe so, yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think it goes up to 9 as the championship.
Well, bugger me. That's a lot of subs, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a report done a few weeks back, and they said they upped it from 3 subs out of 5 or 7, I think it was, because of COVID, and they wanted to take the risk off players running themselves in the ground. And the report reckons that players are more likely now to run themselves in the ground more because they know there's extra subs to be made, and if they're tired, they can come off. And they reckon it's a bit more dangerous nowadays to have it as 9 on the bench and 5 subs to be made. But again, for us, it's fantastic because, again, you keep everyone happy. You rotate, you got options. So we can't complain with that. I love that. I love seeing that. It's like, if Joel started, you got Ruben to have on the bench. Sarah can be on the bench. There's extra 2 spots then for the lads. Like,
Jesus Christ, the amount of places. I'll be on the bench as well. Yes, Dan, hope you're good, mate. Alex Robertson is the best all-round midfielder in the league when he's at his best. Ridiculous quality for this level. How good has Perry been this season too? Unbelievable. 100%, my friend. He's a class finisher as well. About Perry. Yeah, he loves a dark arse, does Perry NG. Timo got a goal, but Perry got a thunder bastard. We're not past the watershed yet, can I not swear? Yes, I think so. I 150% think, and this is a conversation for another day, for another show. As you all know, I like my international football as well. So I'm sure we'll do some stuff about that leading up to the playoff games with Bosnia. But 100% agree with Paul and our mate. Another Tanner assist. I'm just going to skip it through a second. I think Tanner should be getting more assists. Not going to. I know how rubbish is Tanner like. I can neither confirm nor deny that, Graham. That's just for all the. John says positions. Robertson 6, Joel 8, Ruben 10. That's ruining someone's life. Mate, that's naughty, mate, in fairness, isn't it? Bit too attacking, though, probably, isn't it?
I think Joe wasn't right to stay the 10 in a minute. I think his performances have shown he's the right to stay the 10. But what again? I want a player to come off on the bench for a minute when he gets his chance to take it.
Yes, I did see that,
Yes.
Ian, mate. That's quality, and I love that. A lot of respect for that. I know Cardiff fans have done that in the past for certain, like not maybe international rugby on necessarily, but like gone to lower league games because it's been a little bit before or after Cardiff games and stuff. So big fan of that. It's quality. Jesus Christ, why do you all write so much? Have you got anything better to do or what? I'm joking. 3 or 4 changes Tuesday, yeah, 100%.
Probably, yeah. Just to keep players fresh, that's all.
So we got any news? West Scanlon was on the bench today, and then Jono saves him. Cardiff City fan, welcome, mate. First half, we were dominant. Second half, weren't as good, but Lincoln dropping points, been out 3 points better. Unbelievable goal from MG as well. Yeah, I think, like we said earlier already, I think that Cardiff didn't need to do better. They didn't need to exasperate themselves and go over the top with the energy and things like that. I think that they just needed to be professional, get the job done. I mean, I think all of us would have loved to have seen Cardiff kick on and press more in the second half and go for goals number 4, 5, 6 or whatever it may be. Separate of a statement, but we've got to be smart as well. I remember that obviously that there's a hell of a lot of games coming up, a lot of important games coming up, and the game's won, 3 points in the bag. Is it worth risking potential injuries? Just be smart, isn't it?
Yeah,
work smart, not hard, as the saying goes, mate.
Like we said earlier, second half was a professional performance. They were trying to hit us on the counter, so we sat a bit deeper, stopped them hitting us on the counter. They had to try and bring the ball forward. We let them have a lot of the ball, but stopped them doing anything with it. I think the only shot on target they had today was the goal. I think that's it. That says it all. I think we completely stopped them, and they had no answer for it. Their only plan was hit us on the counter, hit the ball over the top, and get runners on the end of it. And when we seen that and changed a bit, that was them done then. They were making sloppy mistakes, and I just don't think they had a plan B. Whereas we did at that point. That's a sign of a great manager.
Yeah, 100%, mate. They were literally all fart no poo with their ideas. Like literally couldn't offer much at all. And I just thought it was so vanilla from him. Like I know Lou has put a post up already about it. Going in at the team and things like that, and I'm just surprised, to be honest with you. I'm surprised how easy it was, in the nicest way possible. Because for me, okay, yes, they equalised. They got a penalty, they equalised, but for me, that was easy. That was as comfortable 3 points as we've had in a hell of a long time. And you obviously can only beat what's in front of you at the end of the day. That's another 3 points ticked off the list, mate, against a potential banana skin, as we touched upon at the start. But
let's be honest, before the season started, people were picking Luton to be up there. And we were seen as one of the teams that were going to struggle that came down. And, on a day, I know it could beat anyone. But today, it was just a proper professional performance. Probably one of the best performances we've seen for a while. I know we beat Barnsley 4-0 the other week, and that was outstanding. But this was a different kind of brilliant performance. This was us taking control of the game, getting the goals, then shutting up shop, and just limiting the opposition to having nothing, basically. It's a different kind of performance.
100%, mate. 100% agree all areas of that. It was a statement, I think, today. And I think it's one of those where, lot of the chasing pack would stand up and take notice of that, because they will watch them back. They will, your Lincolns, your Boltons, or whatever, they will watch that back and think, holy shit bags, this is what we got to compete with to topple. You know, I think that's quality, mate, and I can't big it up enough. We are going to start to wrap them up before we have a live spew on air. So make sure you get a final question, comms. Reese, if you need to jump off me anytime, just do so.
Go on.
I'll see you fine. We will start finishing up now. I didn't realise the time, if I'm honest.
I was just going to say to us all, I mean, like some Luton and Bolton, really, are only one big injury away from the season falling apart, in my opinion. One big player was missed in, and they crumble. Whereas us, we've lost Ruben to injury, and others have stepped up. We lost Saleh to injury, others have stepped up. I think we've had our big injury scares, and we've come through with no issues, I mean. So I'm absolutely have no fear. I think other teams now will probably start getting tired, fatigue will kick in, the pressure of Lincoln. It's the first time in the championship, I think it'll be the pressure that will probably get to them, and some teams will crumble under it. And I think we are just maintaining our steady pace now to the top, and I'm hoping by April we've skilled promotion.
Yeah, you look at it on paper, today was probably one of our most depleted squads we've had in terms of a starting 11, like in terms of like no Rubens, no Saleh, no Lola, no Wintle. Isaac, okay, maybe Isaac Davis not a starter, but do you know what I mean? Like you're looking at 4 players there straight off the bat who are not starting, and like they were more than capable of doing the job. Like it says it all about the strength and depth we did, and just shows that we didn't need to go signing 3, 4, 5 players. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me, which I'm sure it won't, but it just showed we didn't need to go sign stupid and copious amounts of players to see the season through, because the depth is there, clearly, for everyone to see.
Yeah, I was saying this to my mate. I know we had a go about saying that we left it so late to sign someone coming in, and that was a problem. If he came and say, look, I'm not bringing no one in, that'll be fine. But I keep saying we were looking at 3 or 4 players, and that was an issue. But for me, the same people who are kicking off all the time saying we're not signing no one yet would be the same people saying, why we signed this player for? He's only League 1. Why we signed this player for? He's only League 2. Rather than look at the bigger picture. So I have no issue. Again, it'll be the summertime where I think we'll probably strengthen the most. And I won't be surprised if 1 or 2 players leave that we might be upset about. But I think it'll be a case of we'll see who's available, where we can strengthen, and I think it'll be smart signings in the summer. I don't think it'll be a massive overhaul. It'll be 1 or 2 coming in to cover certain positions. And I think we'll have a strong season in the Championship. Might not be playoffs, might be mid-table, but that first year back will be massive for us to get mid-table security, then to kick on from there.
Yeah, I think that the important thing is, obviously, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves because it's not a job done yet. But I think the importance is to keep the core.
Yeah.
I think the core is important. The 5 at the back. Trot, for me, would be the number 1 signing.
Yep.
Get him tied down, get him a deal, get him signed. I don't, and you've got to look at. My concern will, this is going to go into a topic for a later show, but like Chambers and things like that, I think that could be an issue. But I think you keep 6, 7 of those players there, and you build on it as well. Hey, we're all right. We'll do all right. So last couple of
don't forget as well, in the Championship, if someone comes to a Saleh, you're slapping another £10 million on him in the Championship. If you want to Lawler, that's a Championship defender now. He's 1 promotion with the Premier League. There's another 20 million on that. Well, 20 million is, but you can slap a couple of extra million on each player in the Championship.
100%, mate. You can easily put 10, 20% on every single player when they go up. Right, last few then, guys. Before Reese keels over. Sorry, Reese May, Rick. Sorry, hopefully for Tuesday. In terms of Scanlan, will early kick off against Lincoln affect the game? Do you think that affects much? Early
Yeah,
kickoff?
I can't go to early kickoffs. I can do 3 o'clock. I can't do 12:30 kickoffs. And I know quite a few people are the same. So attendances might be hit. But again, just show up, do the job, be professional, put them to bed. You know what I mean? Keep that gap growing like. We've got the players, we've got the team to do it.
Cardiff City fan, when Salah comes back, who's BBM going to play? Cayman been great. Joel's been great. Cayman won't quite wide. I think, like Reese mentioned earlier on, mate, I think Salah's got to earn his place back. For me, he's got to fight for that place back because at this moment in time, I don't see why you would drop Kellyman, personally. I like Sarge. I like him a lot. But it speaks volumes the fact that we got such an experienced pro like Robinson on a bench. He ain't going to sniff because of how well Kellyman's doing. And I don't think Sarge is a dead cert to walk back in the team. He shouldn't be. And in the utmost respect to him, he shouldn't walk straight back in that team because Kellyman's been class. He's been a breath of fresh air. I didn't see it coming. I knew he's quality. I don't think many fans seen it coming, mate, about how good he would do in that false 9 position. So, yeah, he has no right to just expect to walk back in. I don't think he would expect that anyway. And BBM wouldn't allow him to expect that, personally, given his aura. Sarah says, hi, everyone. If we can maintain the gap to third, when can we be guaranteed top 2 place? I think it's only a couple of months, about 6-7 weeks in it, mate. And I think we could pretty much guarantee it. Yes, Rick, going to Reading away. Bless you, mate. Christ, I can't flipping keep up with you all. You spam the shit out of me, guys. I go to be like, I'm going to stop now, but I don't want to leave people out. So if Reese passes out on live stream, that's all your fault. Going to take a substantial drop. I'll finish out the top 2. What position for BBM? Being knowing Chris like Green, but yeah, 100%, mate. That's a good one. International break could be difficult. I don't know what will happen with the players being called up. I don't know. I don't think Ruben will be called up. I'm not sure. Joel is knocking on the door. I would call him up personally, but I'm not sure. He has gone to one squad already. Dylan Lawler, he started playing in the team, and then obviously he's been out for a few weeks. So again, but then Ben Davis is potentially out of the game, so you would expect Dylan Lawler, if he's fit, to be called up. So it's a difficult one, mate. But I think of any of them, Dylan Lawler would be the one to be called up. I can't see why Joel Bagan's not called up, by the way.
Soyland, is it?
Republic of Ireland, yeah.
I think he has had a couple of caps. I'm not sure if he's not been called up recently. But again, it sounds nasty to say, but I'm glad he doesn't. Because he gets a week break in. I know. But for him personally, it would do him the world of good, getting international experience, play alongside other players. And again, if you've got the regular international player inside, that's another 0 you slap on the end of the values of players.
100%, man. Yeah, you've got Di Turnbull. Don't feel if he get a sniff of Scotland and wait, he's Christ, I can't keep up with you all you little turds. just some comments about Adam. Feeling sorry for Adam. We've already given Adam a love. He can't have any more from us. Rick says, "Will Blackpool game be postponed?" Yeah, I expect so, mate.
Yeah,
it will be. I imagine if it's not the first team, the under-21s will take over, won't they? So, yeah, that will do the job.
No, I'll be called off because I think was it 3 international players. I think now it is.
Yeah,
and youngsters get called up. The only time we've had to play through it was the Virtue Cup. It was early in the season.
Yeah, it'll be called off. I should imagine.
Yeah, it will.
Is Perry still playing for Thailand?
Singapore. He hasn't played for them yet. He keeps saying he wants to play for them, but there's a lot of issues on passports and citizenship and stuff around it. He has to go back every so often, constantly go back and forth there, just to get the acceptance thing, like all the required time amount out there.
Seems like a lot of effort, that does. Yes, she is. Yes, Louise, the Viking. Hope you're well, love. Long time no speak. Hope you're good. Christ, my bike. What was it? I ain't getting into an argument when Adam is on the shelf. He used to call himself Viking. I thought Turnbull was a Viking. Right. I'd even start Davis there ahead of, what's it sounds? Ahead of who? Sarge. Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Yes, Martin. Die Turnbull, Viking. Right. We will wrap him up here because I think Reese is about to pass out. Thank you all so much for your comments and questions. I literally couldn't keep up with it. First class. So thank you. Reese, what a trooper. You pooper trooper. Thank you for not spewing on live stream. It is much appreciated.
I try my best, but honestly,
because I have a terrible gag reflex, and it probably would have made me spew as well. So, thank you for that. In terms of shows coming up, I think Si does his what we learned or something or other.
5 things.
Sunday. That thing. Yeah.
A Sunday breakdown normally there.
Yeah. You'll do something like that on a Sunday. As you all know already, I imagine. So make sure to check that out. No guest for Reese and I don't believe this week. No. Obviously, Cardiff game Tuesday. So they've ruined our fun. But Reese and I may be back later in the week potentially with something else, something or other. But yeah, keep a look on your socials. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons, and do all the fun stuff that all the people who host these shows tell you to do. But no, thank you all so much for your interaction. Have a lovely rest of your Valentine's Day. You losers, spend your Valentine's Day with us. Only joking. Reese, get to bed. You look minging.
I will do that.
Good night. God bless. Goodbye.
This channel is powered by an incredible membership community on Cardiff City World and patreon.com/AcePodcastNation. Becoming a member unlocks exclusive rewards from early access to live event tickets, bonus content, and even the occasional inside transfer scoop when we get it. But more importantly, it allows us to bring you top quality Cardiff City content 7 days a week. Across those 7 days, we're talking match previews, exclusive interviews, instant match reactions, the breakdown podcast, tactical deep dives, the spotlight series, Bluebirds Rewind, Academy Focus, and just so much more. Led by myself, backed by an army of passionate Cardiff City fans, this is content created by fans for fans. Balanced, professional, and 100% all about the club we all love. If you enjoy what we do, then join the community today and support what we are doing as we help to keep Cardiff City World flying high.